wholesaling real estate, what is everyone talking about when it comes up? It's a way that you can buy properties using no credit, no money, and make thousands of dollars each month on each deal. Let's talk about it. All right, y'all. As you can already tell, behind me is the specifics. We're going to dive right into it. But first, I want to keep it real basic. A wholesale, you go under contract on a house, you then sell that contract for an amount higher. Example, you get a house under contract for $100,000, you find somebody who's willing to pay $110,000, you make the $10,000 in between because you got it under contract for $100,000. Let's get into the details. All right, y'all. I've listed out everything that's important to keep in mind when wholesaling a house. Let's start at the value of the property. It's going to be the most important thing when talking about the house, that and the repairs, okay? The value, I'm choosing numbers that are super simple, okay? So let's say the value of the house is $100,000, okay? It needs $20,000 in repairs. Are you with me? Now, most houses that we see are going to need repairs. That's the only way that the seller is going to sell it to you at a discount. Is if the property needs repairs, they can't afford to do it, to list it, to get the max value for the property. People always ask, why would somebody sell their house at below the value? Well, it's going to be an as-is condition, much like some older shoes or older car, okay? As-is condition, keep that in mind. So the property is worth $100,000. It needs $20,000 in work. Now, most buyers, they're going to buy at a number of 80% of their property's value all in. That's including the purchase price, the repairs, and the amount of money that you want to make, whatever that is right now that's kind of in the dark, okay? So, as you know, the house is worth $100,000. So when we go into this appointment, we're starting at 80K, right? We're starting at 80K because they're going to be all in at 80% anyway. So we're going to subtract our fee and the repairs from 80, not $100,000, right? They want to buy a good deal. So whenever you subtract $20,000 in work, that puts us at 60K. That puts us at $60,000. Y'all bear with me. The wind in Oklahoma is real, okay? That puts us at $60,000. This is the most you can pay them, and this is not including your fee. So if you want to make $10,000 on this deal, if you want to make 10K, right? That's the wholesale fee. If you want to make $10,000, you're going to offer 50K to the seller. All right, y'all, after you get that house under contract for $50,000, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to call up a buyer and say, hey, man, I got or gal, I got this house under contract. And I'm looking to sell it for $60,000. Does that work? They're going to run the comps, see that it's actually worth $100,000. You're going to tell them it needs 20. They're going to verify that by having their contractor come through, whatever that process looks like, right? They're going to know they're going to be $80,000 all in. They're not going to care. They're going to buy it on the spot. Now, why? Because they got 20%